What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle, if you haven't met me already. Excuse literally my slug hair. I just got out of the shower and I thought it would be a good idea to do a little bit of a get ready with me and a chit chat kind of life update. Truthfully, I have been trying to film this video several times. This is probably like the fourth time I've sat down and tried to film this. I feel like I can't seem to get my point across on what I'm trying to say. I also don't want to sound like I am complaining or just seeming like a Debbie Downer in general. I feel like I take pride in the fact that my channel is very positive. With that being said, I also like to get deep down and personal. I mean, I am an Aquarius after all. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of kind of an explanation on some things. Basically, I feel like I have been getting lots of new subscribers, which I am so thankful for, so excited. If you are new here, then welcome, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing to me and seeming interested in what I have to say and post. With that being said, I feel like a lot of my subscribers have subscribed to me due to my rave festival content, which is so special to me also in the fact that music is so very important to me. Listening to music, finding new artists, all that is a form of meditation for me, and I am very appreciative in the fact that people have found me and reached out to me and have given me the opportunity to check out new artists and all of that stuff. So I do want this channel to go forward in that, to continue to post festival content, post music related content in general. But I also want everyone to know that, I mean, really, I don't have a niche. I kind of post whatever. I'm also a cosmetologist, which is a big reason why I, like all the beauty related stuff. So there'll probably still be a mix as there is. I don't know, I just wanted to let all my new subscribers know that that is the kind of channel. I feel like it's a very lifestyle-y channel, and I don't want to disappoint anybody, basically. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't already follow me, you definitely should. I will leave the plug down below. You guys can stalk me outside of YouTube. I posted about how I am no longer going to Lost Lands. And that's kind of what stemmed me feeling the need to make this entire video anyway, so that way I could go into more depth about the way that I've been feeling and what I've been feeling. Clearly, I can't do two things at once. I'm just gonna jump right into doing my makeup and then explaining things, and I'll kind of talk about some products, but otherwise I will leave everything that I'm using on my face down below. First thing I do want to discuss is what I was talking about on my Instagram, and that is the fact that I am no longer going to Lost Lands, and I'm very sad about it. It was definitely the plans for 2019 for me to attend. I had already gotten my hotel all worked out. I had already figured things out. The only thing that I really had not done was get the ticket. Long story short, I am no longer going to Lost Lands this year because I was kind of going through a little bit of a mini breakup. Patrick and I have been off and on for 4 years, and the thing that I noticed between him and I is when we're on, we set all these plans to do with one another. And then when we're feeling like we need to take a little bit of a break or something from one another, we feel stuck because we have these plans. We were kind of on the verge of needing to take a break, and Lost Lands was definitely something that was almost kind of holding over our heads in a sense. And I really just wanted a minute to focus on my work anyway. So I decided not to go. Him and I both actually did. I am so sorry for those who I was planning on meeting, but hopefully we can meet in the near future, which is the other thing I wanted to bring up. I did want to let everyone know my plans for upcoming festivals and shows from now on until 2020. You guys can let me know down below all of the festivals that you are all planning on attending, and then we can kind of compare and contrast our lists and see. You can also let me know if you think that there are any festivals that you would like me to attend, or you think that I should attend, basically. But for right now, what I have in the works, and granted nothing is set in stone simply because I have not purchased any tickets for anything yet, But I do want to, for Halloween, do Nightmare Fest, which is on the East Coast. I think they moved it. It used to be in PA, but I'm pretty sure they moved it. I want to say it's in DC, but I could be totally wrong. I will just be doing a few shows. I saw that Ganja White Night is coming around my area, and I will either go to the one, I believe it's in Philly when Jansen comes, or I would like to go when Boogie T comes, which I believe is at Echo Stage in DC. So that would be my next plan. I'm pretty sure that's in November. And then the next upcoming would probably be like into New Year's, which I'm not too sure. I feel like I always try to like chalk New Year's up to be something super big, and then all my plans always fall apart. So this year, I'm not saying that I'm doing anything because I'm so sick of that. So we're just going to bypass New Year's and go into 2020, which this is also a big reason why I've been kind of deciding to take a little bit of a tiny mini break on the festivals, and that's because for 2020 my big festival that I really want to attend is EDC Vegas, and I'm almost 100% sure that that is something that I'm going to do. So if you guys are planning EDC Vegas for 2020, then let me know and we can finally do our meetup there. I don't know, if finances come down to me only being able to limit myself to one, then it would just be EDC Vegas. But I would also like to obviously attend Moonrise again. All of that could change, but as of right now, I feel like that is my main focus. The palette that I want to use today is one that is new in my collection. It is the Morphe X Jeffree Star palette. I have already been using this palette a little bit and I absolutely love it. I always want to go super crazy, but I always wind up going a little bit like natural and subtle, so we're just going to aim for natural and subtle because I already know that's what I'm going to do anyways. As far as the content that I will be posting for that type of stuff, I will still be doing the vlogs and stuff when I go to shows if they allow me to. I have been to a couple shows lately where they wouldn't let me take my GoPro, which kind of made me mad. Do expect that type of content from me, and then in between I will still try and do, you know, the rave outfits. I'll do rave hauls. Again, I feel like you guys really like that. And if you have any other ideas or suggestions as far as that type of content, please let me know so that way I can continue to film what you guys want to see. Alongside with all of that, I also wanted to give you guys a mini mental health update, and I don't want to go too much into detail simply because I don't think I'm quite ready to go too into detail. I feel like, you know, eventually I will feel like I'm ready to talk about it, but for right now, I don't think so. I just want to let you guys know that something is going on with me. This was the part that I have been having the hardest time expressing through the camera, mainly because I feel like anytime I try to discuss it, I'm either being too vague where I don't feel anyone would, you know, feel like they're understanding where I'm coming from, or I just get too emotional to where I just can't get my words out in general. I feel like I have tried to touch on this topic a little bit. When I was talking about my spiritual awakening, I tried so hard to get it out, and I don't know, it wasn't coming across the way that I wanted. Basically, there's been like relationships that I've been dealing with in my life that I just feel like have been putting like a struggle on me. I don't know. Clearly I'm still struggling talking about this. The whole reason why I want to somewhat discuss it is because there's just been like moods. Like I just have been in moods and I just can't seem to shake them, and then I also feel like I'll get the camera on me and I can't express myself. There we go. Get the words out, Danielle. I would like to think that I am more like, I'm very positive. I try to think very positive. The past like several months, I would say like almost a year, I just feel like I haven't been myself lately, and sometimes it shows in my videos, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think anyone really notices too much unless they actually know my real personality, and then they might. But I don't know, I've just been I've been sad and my sleeping patterns have been all over the place, so I feel like some days I just have an overwhelming feeling of tiredness, and that can also reflect upon the videos. I want to constantly be entertaining for you guys, but sometimes I just don't even have the energy. I don't know. I don't really necessarily want to get too much in depth with that because it comes in waves, and it's not like I feel like this all the time. It's just sometimes I just get like this, and it's a pretty intense funk, you know? But enough on that topic for right now, because I feel like just me getting it out there that I'm not in the best headspace was therapeutic enough. So now I'm just gonna do the underneath of my eyes. I actually just use concealer. I'm not even using foundation right now because I just don't feel like it. Honestly, the Too Faced concealer is sometimes even better than the actual foundation. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I've been really liking it. I honestly never really know what to do with my eyebrows. I feel like they're simply so crazy. Sorry if you can hear this. This is my very creaky chair. If you guys watched my first episode of my room makeover, then you will know that I am slowly making over this room. And one thing that is on my list also is a new chair. On to contour, and I am just going to be contouring my face with the Wet n Wild contouring palettes. I am actually almost done this, so I am just trying to use up the rest of it. I am a very big collector, so I get in the habit of like collecting things, and then I feel like I collect them so much to the point where I'm like, this is too much, and then I have to use it all up, and even if I don't like it, I will like force myself to finish it. Another thing I want to talk about, I feel like I'm all over the place in this video. Hopefully editing Danny will kind of be able to clean it up in a form and matter that will make sense for everyone. In February, I am going to be 25, which is just insane. That could also be a reason why I maybe feel like I'm going through some type of quarter life crisis, because I am. I, not too long ago, was researching a lot about imposter syndrome, which I definitely relate to. There are some days where I wake up and my first thought is, what am I doing? Like, just like with everything. Like, my thought is just like, who am I as a person? Is all my time that I'm investing in doing hair and like enjoying all this makeup and YouTube even for that matter, is it worth it? Am I just a fraud? I just question myself like that literally all the time, and then it starts to like eat away at me, and then I get worried. I'm like, you know, am I where I'm supposed to be in life? Holly and I were even talking not too long ago about like, how do you know when you're a woman? How do you go from like girl to woman, you know? Like, I feel like I'm at that phase in my life where that's what some would consider me, but I don't consider myself that. So growing up is really weird, and I definitely feel like I question everything in life, like literally everything. Okay, before I give myself an aneurysm, let's finish our look. The last thing that I want to do besides lip gloss is put on mascara, and I'm just using the Tarte Maneater. I've been getting a lot of compliments on this mascara, so I think I will definitely be repurchasing the full size. Okay, now that that guy is on, let us do a big spray. I also have to add the lip gloss, but I'm going to brush my teeth first. So we'll just move on to the hair, which I'm not going to do much to it. So all I'm going to do is put a little bit of the Redken No Blow Dry in it. This is just like a cream mousse kind of thing. And then I'm also going to spray the Pureology leave-in treatment. I did that backwards. I'm going to do this first, then this. Now I am basically going to try my best not to touch that at all. It's going to be very hard. for me to do that. But yeah, basically that is it. I feel like I've just tried to do something very simple and very quick and relatively natural. I wouldn't say that Jeffree Star's look is natural, but something kind of simple natural. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I have no idea if it made any sense to any of you guys. I really hope that it was kind of slightly easy to follow. Yeah, I just wanted to apologize for not going to Lost Lands, even though I was definitely planning on it. I do hope to meet all of you at one point in my life, and we can meet up, trade candy, we can, you know, hang out, rave together. I would love that. Also, let me know where you guys are planning on going for the next year into 2020. I would love to know all of your guys' plans. If you have any artists you would like me to check out, whether it be EDM related or just anything in general. I love checking out new music. Any tips or tricks on how to kind of get out of a funk, you can also let me know that, because I will be taking any and all advice for that. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed. This honestly really did make me feel better, so even if nobody watches, I honestly feel better about doing this. Thank you for watching, guys. I know I already said that, but I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.